Hello everyone, this is D, which I want here on Gemmy Master Animatronics along with
Green Science Boy.
Yes. And today we are reviewing the Gemmy 2009 life-size animated Hunchback. Now this item is a very interesting item for sure. It has unique aspects to it. It has a unique body shell, so the shaping is different than most characters. And also, there's a lot of weird things about it, the way they did it. But sorry, I'm just kind of tired in this video, so I'm just kind of throwing words together here. But he was sold at a bunch of online places like Buy Costumes and similar sites, and he was sold at private party stores. I don't know really of like a big chain store that actually carried this guy. It was mostly just private places.
Yeah, they sold them in Canada at some point.
Yes. I'm not going to plug the website it was on because it was kind of a sketchy website.
Yeah. They do have a brick and mortar store in Ontario though.
Yes. So, just a few things. Just show some of the details here. A few things about him. He has these very small, narrow hands and fingers. Both arms are posable, including the tray one. There's not actually a little clip thing to lock the hand in place, so it kind of just stays on there and it can just come off. The tray is the typical butler tray, but it's a little less detailed in many areas.
Thinner plastic.
Yes.
Knobs.
He has a rope belt that is tied around his waist. But as you can see here, he has just unique shaping. He has a literal hunchback. So this is all big body shell. And if we can try and rotate him here,
Yeah.
that's where it plugs in. There's the switch and the try-me jack. He does take one. He takes also a 6-volt adapter. So do not use a 9-volt on it. And his head actually connects the opposite, the clip is in the front. It's very strange. And the reason why Green Science Boy here is holding him up is because when I got this from Dark Shadows Reviews, another member of this channel, he didn't have the poles, and so it's well, I have somewhere poles, but apparently they're too tall because he is levitating above the base a lot.
If I let go, this thing would fall to its demise.
Yes, he will fall. So he's really about, I guess, around in the 5-foot range normally, but now he's in the 6-foot range. So that's why he looks so strange. This one, just has the feet with Velcro there, and then there's no sensor or anything there. The sensor is in a very clever spot. It's actually right there in the mouth, that little thing that won't zoom in. If you don't let him follow.
You want us to lean him forward on purpose.
So it's very clever where they put that. I didn't even notice. I thought it would be in the nose because they've done that before, but they just put it right there. So lots of thought put into this item. He could be cooler in some respects, but he's also just really neat. He's rare, but he's not the most valuable one in my opinion. Yeah, without further ado, I will plug him in. We'll see how he works.
I haven't seen one of these activated.
Take a treat. I hope you get a charge out of it.
So he looks side to side, and his head looks up and down.
Has good sound quality.
Oh, these tasty morsels are fresh from the lab. Delicious.
The sound quality is quite good on this.
Don't worry. I made sure the treats no longer scream when you bite into them.
The up and down is a little
If you
locked.
see any of the treats start to move, just bash them with a hammer. That usually works. What's the matter? You don't want a treat? Oh, the master won't like that at all.
Get a shot of the full body of this thing with the stupid legs.
Take a treat. I hope you get a charge out of it. Oh, these tasty morsels are fresh from the lab. Delicious. Don't worry. I made sure the treats no longer scream when you bite into them.
I don't know why up and down is
If you see any of the treats start to move, just bash them with a hammer. That usually works.
Let's try tilting him back a little, like that.
What's the matter? You don't want a treat? Oh, the master won't like that at all.
Yeah, the up and down mech for this thing is just kind of faulty.
Yeah.
Take a treat. I hope you get a charge out of it.
It splits way before the head turning wheel.
Honestly, this thing's growing on me.
Oh, these tasty morsels are fresh from the lab. Delicious.
Okay, maybe unplug it.
It's getting a little better, I
Don't
think.
worry. I made sure the treats no longer scream when you bite into them.
Yeah, guys, so he just takes the 6-volt adapter. Fairly simple setup. Clearly this one is way too tall, but it's kind of cool seeing him like that.
It's a tall hunchback. You know, if we put 2 more poles on here, it's
The good thing is though is that he is built to where he can actually sit down in a chair, just his legs will look a little funny. But anyways guys, that's really all I have to show you with this, so thanks for watching.